The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.
Commercial banks operating in Georgia have submitted their financial report to the National Bank of Georgia. According to the report, as of February 2025, total credit portfolio of Georgian banks amounted to 64.3 billion lari, of which 23.7 billion lari were issued for consumer loans, 22.5 billion lari for corporate segment, and 10 billion lari for small businesses and 8 billion lari for micro businesses. In the direction of business loans, the first place is taken by credits issued to the real estate development sector. The portfolio of which amounted to 4.05 billion lari as of February 2025. Lending to this sector has increased by 50% compared to the same period of the previous year. In second place in lending is the service sector with 3.6 billion lari, which has increased by 29% annually. Real estate management is in the third place with 3.4 billion lari. Agriculture is in the fourth place with a loan portfolio of 3.2 billion lari, and tourism is in the fifth place with a portfolio of 3 billion lari. Patients enrolled in the Universal Health Care Program will benefit from co-payments for hip joint implants. For those requiring partial or complete joint replacement, the need to opt out of the state program has been eliminated. Patients will only need to cover the cost of desired implant, while the state will reimburse the remaining expenses related to the surgery per the established package. A meeting was held at the Ministry of Health to discuss this change, which is the result of collaborative efforts between the ministry and healthcare sector. Health Minister Mikhail Sarjoladze noted that innovations was implemented with careful consideration of patients' interests and needs. During the meeting, it was clarified that patients are free to choose. If beneficiaries prefer to utilize co-payments, the state will still cover the cost of the implant provided under the program, along with all associated surgical costs. Rustaveli Avenue reconstruction work slated for next year will include renovation of buildings and replacement of underground communications, said Kakakaladze Tbilisi mayor at the municipal government meeting. The city hall postponed Rustaveli Avenue reconstruction for 2026 since to be carried out works based on conducted studies turned out to be of a large scale than expected and would require more time, Kakakaladze explained. Tbilisi mayor further said that the current underground communications arranged during the communist era lacked proper sewage and drainage systems and were outdated. We decided not to carry out the mentioned works this year and postpone them for next year. Initially, we will replace underground communication and reconstruction, the road infrastructure, and then we plan to renovate existing buildings on Rustaveli Avenue, Kakakaladze stated. Edelweiss Air, the Swiss air company, will start operations on the Georgian aviation market this spring. The company will implement direct flights between Tbilisi and Zurich from Tbilisi International Airport 2 times a week on Tuesdays and Sundays from April 12. The Civil Aviation Agency of Ministry of Economy and Sustainable Development granted the operation permit to Edelweiss Air on March 20. The agency said the Swiss air company's entry into Georgian market will boost tourist inflows from European countries and facilitate traveling between Georgia and Switzerland. Edelweiss Air is a Swiss leisure and charter airline, the sister company of Swiss International Airlines and subsidiary of Lufthansa Group.
The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.